Chosen one, stop everything for a moment and fully receive what this present instant is holding for you. I need you to truly see yourself without distraction, without judgment. Step to a mirror if you must, or close your eyes and observe your reflection in your mind. The person looking back at you today is not who you were when this season began. Something has awakened deep inside, a growth that wasn't there before. A shift has happened so profoundly beneath the surface that the version of you from months or years ago would barely recognize the one standing here now. And that, chosen one, is not loss. That is your deepest victory. In the quiet, unseen hours, transformation has been taking place. In the silences between life's noise, in the moments when it seemed nothing was changing, everything was actually being rearranged at a level your natural eyes could not see. This evolution is not loud. It does not seek applause or validation. It does not demand explanation. It is real, rooted, permanent. What has emerged in you cannot be undone. What has awakened will never return to slumber. I need you to stay with me until the end of this video, because every part of what we will explore is a confirmation for your soul, a mirror for what your spirit has sensed but lacked the language to name. You are not here by accident. You are here because something in you knew the time had arrived. Every heartbreak you carried in silence, every season of isolation, every night you questioned your purpose, every moment you wondered if your efforts mattered, none of it was wasted. Receive this not as a comforting phrase, but a spiritual truth. Your pain was never random. The silence in certain chapters of your life was not emptiness. It was sacred preparation. It was the space in which the deepest, most necessary work was being done on your inner life. Work that could not occur amidst noise, comfort, or crowd approval. Every delay, every door that didn't open on time, every unanswered prayer, every slow-moving timeline was not God ignoring you. It was preparation so precise that what is now approaching will meet someone fully equipped to steward it without being destroyed. You are being forged, not forgotten. You are being shaped by a divine intention that has never lost sight of you, even in your loneliest hours. Even in the moments you felt utterly alone, you were never truly by yourself. Every tear shed in solitude, every whispered prayer in darkness, every unseen act of perseverance, every quiet sacrifice, God witnessed it all. The battles fought behind closed doors, the weight you carried unseen by the world, every moment of endurance, they were observed, honored, and recorded. Victory is not a distant hope. It is closer than it has ever been. Recognition is on its way. The divine decree over your life, placed before you even understood its meaning, has never been revoked. You were chosen, set apart, and marked for a glory that your present circumstances could not contain. That decree stands. It has always stood. Even if you haven't fully named it, you sense it. Something feels different. Life carries a new weight, a subtle but undeniable shift. The storms that once disrupted your peace, without warning, are beginning to clear. The horizon of your life, long shrouded in fog and confusion, is starting to reveal shapes, directions, and promises just on the edge of perception. Trust this sensation. It is not wishful thinking. This is real. Your spirit senses it, and over time, it will become increasingly evident. The heaviness that once greeted your mornings, the confusion clouding decisions, the doubt lingering persistently, they no longer have access to you. You changed the locks, whether consciously or not. The life now emerging is one your former self was always meant to inhabit. What you have survived demands recognition, not for dwelling in struggle, but to honor the extraordinary resilience and grace with which you moved through it. You rebuilt yourself from ruins most could not recover from. You carried wounds privately, held them with quiet dignity, yet still showed up, moved forward, and kept trying. You persevered in silence, without applause, audience, or immediate proof that it was working. You returned from losses, betrayals, and heartbreaks that could have taken you out completely, and the very fact that you are here now is a testimony to your strength. But hear this clearly. What you have walked through is not simply personal growth or habit change. This is divine evolution. Transformation that reaches the roots of your being. The strength you carry now is not borrowed. The wisdom you hold is lived, not theoretical. Spiritual maturity earned in fire is unshakable. This is not about proving yourself. The old urge to chase validation or make doubters witness your rise is fading, and that is a profound sign of elevation. You no longer need to explain yourself to rooms that were never meant to understand you. You no longer need the approval of those who failed to recognize your value. Your focus is forward. Every connection that faded, every door that closed, every person who left, it was not rejection. It was divine redirection and protection. You are being guided into a space that the noise of your old life could never have allowed you to enter. What is happening is not reinvention, which comes from running away from your past. What is happening in you is resurrection. The core of who you truly are, always present, always sacred, always powerful, was never lost. It was hidden beneath years of survival, adaptation, and shrinking to fit into spaces that were never built for your full measure. And now, that self is rising, fully and unapologetically. This resurgence comes with clarity and confidence that does not require permission. The labels imposed on you by others, by circumstance, or by your own doubt, are dissolving. Narratives that once defined you, written by those who only saw fragments of your story, are being rewritten by the author who has witnessed every chapter. Limitations that once felt permanent are revealing themselves as temporary. Your true identity is emerging in its full glory. This is not a partial awakening. It is a complete restoration of your divine design. Holy, whole, purposeful, and powerful, the essence of you that was always meant to rise is now ascending with authority. But this is bigger than you. The breakthrough you are experiencing carries weight far beyond your personal life. Every soul assigned to your voice, your story, or your influence will eventually be touched by the transformation you are undergoing. The atmosphere around you is registering this change, and even spiritual realms are acknowledging your shift. Beyond the personal and the spiritual, what is being released now is the weight of generational patterns, cycles of pain, lack, silence, and limitation that have moved through your family line for decades. These cycles are ending with you. Your life is not just for you, it is for a legacy that will extend beyond a single generation. Heaven is actively invested in this work. Creation itself is beginning to realign to match who you are becoming. The greatest victory is not the changes around you. It is what has transformed within you. Your nervous system, once in constant alert, braced for the next crisis, is being rewired. Chaos is giving way to clarity. Hypervigilance is being replaced by genuine rest. Anxiety is giving way to a newfound sense of safety. The inner battles of overthinking, spiraling, and anticipating catastrophe are quieting. You are beginning to respond to life, not react, and that distinction marks a profound evolution. Reacting comes from old wounds. Responding comes from wholeness. The peace now settling in your spirit is neither fragile nor conditional. It does not rely on circumstances being perfect, people behaving as expected, or events unfolding conveniently. It holds even amidst movement, uncertainty, and the remnants of former inner turmoil. The chosen one emerging from this season no longer fights for a seat at any table. You are the table itself. This is not arrogance. It is the posture of someone who has endured fire, survived, and reached a place where external permission is unnecessary. Your yes carries weight. Your decisions move energy. Your presence shifts the atmosphere, not through performance or demand, but because it resonates with divine alignment. The days of performing your worth for audiences who could not measure it are over. The days of seeking validation from those operating from their own wounds are finished. You now walk with a deep inner knowing, a certainty that does not require confirmation from anyone. And in this season, you have also learned an essential truth. Not everyone deserves access to the new you. Sacred boundaries are not walls of fear, they are wisdom. Some relationships, conversations, and environments simply do not resonate with the frequency you now operate in. You may notice certain connections feeling distant, strained, or quietly dissolving. Do not grieve this as loss. Your energy has changed. People who were once comfortable in your presence may no longer resonate with your expanded frequency. That is not judgment, it is reality. Many of the past connections were formed around your wounds. They were never designed to walk with the fullness of your rising. Releasing them without drama, resentment, or lengthy explanation is an act of both love and wisdom. You are creating space in your life for what matches the trajectory of your growth, rather than clinging to what existed around past pain. Your circle may be smaller in this new season, but this is refinement, not loneliness. Your spirit is now louder than any crowd, and when a person reaches true alignment, something extraordinary occurs. The exhausting rhythm of striving, pushing, and white-knuckling toward elusive goals begins to ease. You are no longer attracting what you think you want. You are attracting what you have become, and who you have become naturally draws favor, opportunity, and alignment. Blessings do not need chasing. They arrive because the soil of your soul is fertile. Doors open, opportunities emerge, not because of effort alone, but because of alignment with your inner truth. What you are capable of stewarding now far exceeds the old versions of your desires. The universe responds to your clarity, and this response will only continue to intensify. I want to give you something long overdue. Permission, chosen one. Permission to rest. Permission to receive fully without anxiety or doubt. Permission to sit in the calm, purposeful rhythm of this new season, understanding that stillness is not stagnation. Your days may be quieter, your social landscape different, but your purpose has never been clearer. You no longer crave the noise of distraction, the endless busyness, scrolling, or manufactured chaos that once kept you from confronting yourself. You are now craving something far deeper, the true unfolding of your destiny. The wounds that defined your earlier seasons are not merely healing, they are transforming into wells, sources of wisdom, empathy, and strength that will serve those you are called to influence. The deserts you walked through, the dry, barren seasons where growth seemed impossible, are now fertile gardens. You are allowed to enjoy the fruits of this transformation without fear that they will be taken from you. The anxiety over losing what you have not yet fully received belongs to the old version of yourself. Let it go. You are safe. As this season concludes, understand this: the uncertainty you may feel, the shifting foundation beneath your feet, is not instability. It is the emergence of a new permanent ground. The temporary structures of your past are giving way to stability that can support the fullness of your potential. You are no longer confined by the identities imposed on you, the ceilings drawn from others' limited perspectives, or the narratives written by your own past doubts. That confinement is over. The right doors are being drawn to meet the person you have courageously become. The right people, those aligned with your vision and purpose, are being drawn to your frequency naturally. Opportunities are appearing not for who you were, but for the version of you that has been shaped by faithfulness, courage, and resilience. Keep moving forward. Do not shrink back. Do not underestimate the significance of what is occurring inside you. This is not a fleeting phase or temporary motivation. This is revelation. The unveiling of who you always were, what has always been possible, and what has been waiting for your full emergence. The chosen one has arrived. This emergence is not only personal, it carries significance far beyond your own life. Every person who will hear your story, witness your presence, or be impacted by your journey is already being influenced by the transformation unfolding within you. Spiritual realms acknowledge your shift. Your breakthrough is not isolated. It resonates in ways unseen by natural eyes. Beyond the personal, beyond the spiritual, what is releasing in this season is the weight of generational cycles, patterns of pain, limitation, silence and suffering that have moved through your family line for decades. Those cycles are ending with you. Your assignment was always bigger than one lifetime. The work being done in you now is setting something in motion that will extend far beyond your years. Heaven is actively invested. Creation itself is beginning to realign with your becoming. The most significant victory is not external, it is internal. Your nervous system, long braced for crisis, is being rewired. Anxiety, hypervigilance, and overthinking are giving way to rest, clarity, and genuine safety. The battles that once raged in your mind, catastrophizing the future, replaying the past, are quieting. You are moving from reaction to response. Responding comes from wholeness, from integration, from a grounded understanding of your power and purpose. This is a monumental shift in how you engage with life. The peace you are experiencing is not fragile or conditional. It is steady, resilient, and independent of external circumstances. You no longer fight for a seat at any table. You are the table. This is not arrogance. It is the result of endurance, survival, and transformation. Your presence carries weight. Your decisions move things. Your alignment with purpose creates shifts in every environment you enter. You no longer perform your worth or seek validation from those limited by their own wounds. You are walking in the authority of your own clarity, and that authority does not require approval. Sacred boundaries have become your wisdom. Some relationships, conversations, and environments no longer resonate with your new frequency. Connections may feel distant, strained, or dissolved, but this is not loss. It is divine recalibration. Releasing what no longer aligns without bitterness, drama, or explanation is both an act of love and discernment. You are creating space for what matches the trajectory of your evolution. Refinement is underway. Your spirit now resonates louder than any crowd ever could. The striving, pushing, and relentless hustling that once dominated your life is now being replaced by a rhythm of ease. You are no longer chasing what you think you want. You are attracting what you have become. The person you have evolved into naturally draws favor, opportunities, and blessings. These do not require chasing. They arrive because the soil of your spirit is now fertile. Doors open, opportunities emerge, not due to force or frantic effort, but because of alignment with your true self. The new version of you is capable of stewarding abundance from a place of wholeness, not lack. Life is responding to your internal clarity, and this response will only continue to grow. Permission is yours, chosen one, permission to rest, permission to receive without anxiety, permission to embrace the quieter, more purposeful rhythm of this season. Stillness does not indicate stagnation. Your calendar may be quieter, your social landscape may look different, but your purpose has never been more apparent. You no longer seek distraction, manufactured busyness, or constant movement to avoid sitting with yourself. You now crave depth, the authentic unfolding of your destiny. The wounds of past seasons are becoming wells, sources of empathy, wisdom, and strength to serve those assigned to you. The deserts you walked through, once dry and barren, are now fertile. You are allowed to enjoy the fruits of this transformation. The fear of losing what you have not yet fully received is a remnant of the old you. Let it go. You are safe here. The shifting ground beneath your feet is not instability, it is a foundation being formed for permanence. Temporary structures are being replaced by something enduring. You are no longer confined by identities others imposed, ceilings drawn by limited perspectives, or narratives dictated by your own past doubts. That confinement is over. The right doors are being summoned, the right people are being drawn to your frequency, and opportunities are aligning, not for who you were, but for who you have courageously become. Do not shrink back. Do not mistake the magnitude of what is happening within you for something ordinary. This is revelation. It is the unveiling of who you always were, the potential that has always existed, and the destiny awaiting your full emergence. The chosen one has arrived, and your rise is unstoppable. Your rise carries significance beyond your personal life. Every story you tell, every step you take, every victory you ache, Eve has the power to impact countless others. The energy you are emitting, the alignment you are embodying, is already shifting the lives of those connected to your path. Spiritual realms recognize this transformation. Your breakthrough is not isolated. It resonates far beyond what your natural eyes can see. Generational cycles of pain, limitation, silence, and suffering that have persisted through your family line are breaking. You are the turning point. The work being done in you is creating a legacy that will extend far beyond your lifetime, and heaven is actively invested in it. Creation itself is beginning to realign with your emerging frequency. The most profound victory is internal. Your nervous system, once tense and braced for crisis, is recalibrating. Anxiety, overthinking, and hypervigilance are being replaced by clarity, rest, and genuine safety. The mental battles, the spiraling thoughts, the replaying of past pain, and anticipating future difficulties are quieting. You are moving from reacting to responding. Reacting comes from wounding. Responding comes from wholeness. This shift marks a monumental evolution in your relationship with life. The peace settling in your spirit is unshakable. It does not depend on perfect circumstances, compliant people, or convenient timing. You no longer fight for validation or a seat at someone else's table. You are the table itself. Your presence carries weight. Your decisions move energy. Your alignment shifts the environment naturally. You no longer need to perform your worth or seek recognition from those limited by their own wounds. Your authority comes from internal clarity, not external approval. Boundaries have become sacred wisdom. Some relationships, conversations, and environments no longer resonate with your higher frequency. Certain connections may feel distant, strained, or quietly dissolve. But this is not loss. It is divine realignment. Releasing them without drama, bitterness, or lengthy explanations is an act of both love and discernment. You are creating space for what truly matches your trajectory. Your spirit now resonates louder than any crowd ever could. And with this resonance, extraordinary alignment and opportunity are arriving naturally. The relentless striving, pushing, and effort that once defined your life is now being replaced by ease. You are no longer attracting what you think you want. You are attracting what you have become. The person you are now naturally draws favor, opportunities, and blessings, not because of chase, but because of alignment. Doors open, opportunities emerge, and miracles find you because the soil of your soul is now fertile. You are prepared to steward abundance from a place of wholeness, not from lack or desperation. Life responds to your internal clarity, and this response will continue to expand. Permission is yours, chosen one. Permission to rest. Permission to receive without fear. Permission to embrace this quieter, more intentional rhythm of life. Stillness is not stagnation. Your calendar may be quieter, your social circle smaller, but your purpose has never been clearer. You no longer seek distraction, endless activity, or manufactured busyness to avoid sitting with yourself. You now crave depth, the genuine unfolding of your destiny. Past wounds are not just healing, they are becoming wells, reservoirs of empathy, wisdom, and strength for those you are meant to serve. Deserts once barren are now fertile gardens. You are allowed to enjoy the fruits of this transformation without fear that they will be taken. The fear of losing what you have not fully received is a remnant of your former self. Let it go. You are safe. The ground beneath you, though shifting, is not unstable. It is the formation of permanence. Temporary structures are giving way to lasting foundations. You are no longer constrained by identities others imposed, ceilings drawn from limited perspectives, or narratives dictated by past doubt. The right doors, the right people, and the right opportunities are aligning naturally, not for who you were, but for the courageous, faithful, fully realized version of you. Do not shrink back. Do not mistake the magnitude of what is happening within you for something ordinary. This is revelation. It is the unveiling of who you always were, the potential that has always existed, and the destiny waiting on the other side of your full emergence. The chosen one has arrived, fully awake, fully alive, and unstoppable. This is your full emergence, chosen one. Every step, every struggle, every silent battle you endured has prepared you for this revelation. The person rising from this season is no longer limited by old identities, past wounds, or the expectations of others. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be, holy, whole, powerful, and purposeful. Your presence alone now shifts the spaces you enter. Your decisions carry momentum. Your energy resonates with divine alignment, naturally drawing the right doors, opportunities, and people to you. The blessings arriving in your life are perfectly calibrated for the version of you that has been faithfully forged in fire, refined in silence, and tempered by purpose. The alignment you are experiencing is not temporary. It is the result of decades of preparation condensed into this moment of breakthrough. Generational cycles of limitation, pain, and silence are ending with you. The legacy you are creating will outlast a lifetime. Heaven is invested, creation itself is aligning, and spiritual forces unseen are recognizing the magnitude of your rise. Your inner nervous system, once braced for crisis, is rewired for security and rest. The battles of overthinking, anxiety, and hypervigilance are calming. You are no longer reacting, you are responding. Responding comes from wholeness, clarity, and grounded power. Sacred boundaries are now your wisdom. Connections that no longer resonate fall away naturally, making room for those aligned with your higher purpose. You are no longer performing your worth or seeking approval from those limited by their own wounds. You walk with authority, clarity, and certainty. You no longer need external permission to occupy the fullness of your life. Your yes carries weight. Your presence commands alignment. Your emergence is unstoppable. This is not a temporary motivation or fleeting moment. It is revelation, the unveiling of who you were always meant to be. Your destiny, your true purpose, your divine assignment are now fully accessible. Do not stop. Keep stepping forward. Keep becoming. Do not shrink back. The chosen one has arrived. You are here. You are ready. You are unstoppable.